Hello, it's me, Miss Samra. Well done, Starlight class, all of you, for being so resilient for the past couple of weeks with this big change of us returning to school and some of you having to decide whether you are coming back or not. Just a really, really big well done to you all. So I'm so impressed by how mature you've all been, and how you're still working so hard and doing such fantastic work as well. I'm going to start the assembly by just explaining how your work is going to work for the next few weeks. And you've probably seen the middle of the page, there's a really cute picture of two baby bears, and I'm going to explain why I've got that picture there in a moment. So listen really, really carefully, and I will be writing this on Monday when I do my weekly update for you on Class Dojo. So Cocoon B, you are with Miss Wells this week. When you are home next week, you need to do the English that's on the site, and it's the giraffe narrative one. It says week 4 narrative on the site for English, and you also need to do the week 9 maths. So just keep that in mind. Cocoon A, you're going to be in school with me next week, and we will be doing different English and maths, so we won't be using the Google site, so just keep that in mind, okay? And those of you at home, you need to continue using the Google site, please. I will still continue to upload English, and if you want some extra maths, you can just message me on Class Dojo and I'm happy to send you some. So the baby birds, before we start our assembly. The baby birds are a picture that Honor sent to me. Now Honor and her family saw these birds, I think outside her door or garden door, and they were too little when she found them. This is just they're too little to fly yet. They've clearly grown. Maybe they fell out of a nest or something, but as you can see, Honor and her family have made a fantastic nest for them, and they're looking after them till they're ready to fly away. So it's such a lovely, lovely, courageous act of kindness from Honor and her family, and I just had to share that with you because it was so lovely of her to do something like that. So well done, Honor and your family. So, work shared this week. Oops, I covered the K. Didn't realise I did that. So, we've got some fantastic maths, mainly maths this week, and a few bits of English, but that's fine. We've got lovely maths from Andre and Ada. We've got fantastic maths from Fred, from Joey, and Matteo has started doing some Year 6 Schofield and Sims books, because he has finished, the heat has got to me, Starlight class. He's finding the mastery challenges really easy to complete and the maths tasks to complete, so he's challenging himself. So maybe some of you can try and do that too. I'm showing you Leo's fantastic narrative of the giraffe. So he did it from a third person perspective. Well done. I'm showing you Honor's. Honor completed her narrative super fast. I think she uploaded it on like Tuesday or something. It was so fantastic of her to do it so fast, so well done. And it was a really good narrative too. That's Nane's lovely editing there. I'm just going to zoom in slightly. Can you see how she's really done careful editing there? You can see it's a different colour pen too. Really, really important skill. Nana, you're always doing a really good job when you edit your work. And then here, next to Matteo's picture, is Matthew's How to Be a Teacher draft. So I just had to share that with you because Matthew, your handwriting is fantastic on that piece of work, so well done. And above there we've got James, who's been working on money, and look how much how many amounts he made. He's been doing a fantastic job with all of his money work, so well done, James. And last but not least, we've got Leia. Leia's got a manga art book, which I've also ordered because she sent me what it was. And it's a fantastic sketch that she did. And I think she's got these really special pens. I think they're watercolour pens, I think, if I remember correctly. And she drew that person and she called it Jasmine. So really good skill to start practicing and learn, especially once you're at home. So well done, Leia. So De Niro's updates. It wouldn't be an assembly without him. As you can see there, he's sitting at the front of the car. He's still, in these middle pictures, still not coping well with me working at home. So he's still quite demanding. That's him sitting on my lap in front of the laptop. That's him waiting for my attention. But he's still lounging around in his blanket, in the heat this week as well. He's been sitting in front of the fan, sat on the stairs earlier this week, wouldn't come down, but I suppose it's because the hallway and stairs are quite cool for him. And then that's him walking and panting in the morning. You can see his tongue's out. He just walks with his tongue out the whole time. It's really funny. So that's De Niro, and then next week you'll see that he's had his hair cut, so hopefully you'll see a huge difference in him because he gets very shy after a haircut. It's very cute. So that's De Niro for you, still not understanding that I have to work from home and still trying to be a prince. So my updates. So I haven't really done much this week apart from working and trying to survive the heat. But I just wanted to share some Bitmojis because I know it's been a really long time since I've shared them. So recently I've had a big change going on in my life. I've decided to move from Virginia Water and move to where my parents are. So that's been a really big change for me. It's been a couple of weeks since I've had that change, so that's why I'm sharing it with you, because some of you were talking to me about how you've gone down to Virginia Water and you were asking me questions about it. So just sharing that with you. Everything's fine. I'm happy here with my parents. I'm happy with De Niro waking me up every day at 5:30 a.m. Not sure how long that will make me happy, but we'll see about that. So I'm just sharing that with you. But here I am as a tree, because I think it's so important to really truly stand up for what you believe in and to look after yourself and to have some zen. I mean that as in peace, not zen in barrel glass. Because self-care is such an important thing, and it's something that I really wanted you guys and want you guys for your future to always remember, that your well-being comes first. Before anything and everything, you always need to think about yourself and how it makes you feel. So sometimes when you might feel a bit too hot and bothered, or you might feel a bit too worried about things, you should just take a moment, like I am there, standing like a tree, and just take a few deep breaths and really think and focus about how it's actually making you feel. Is it making you feel better? If it's not, then you need to let that worry go or change what you're doing. So that's what I've done recently. And then there's loads of pictures of me as an ice cream and in a rubber ring and on an ice lolly. So as you know, the weather is going to keep getting warmer. We'll probably get a bit of rain next week, naturally. But I just want to make sure that you know and understand that there is no pressure when the weather is this hot for you guys to work at home. Because I know that your parents have been absolutely amazing since school has shut, and they've been teaching you so well. But I know as an adult, as well as how you might feel as children, that when the weather's really hot, you might not be in the mood to listen to teaching videos or sit down and write or sit down and do some maths questions. So please take this time, especially during this term, the last term of year 5, to just take no pressure to get things done on a daily basis. For instance, today is Friday, so it should be your day where you don't have many activities to do in terms of the site, and you should take that time to just do something fun with your family. And remember to stay cool You can make your own homemade ice lollies to be a bit more healthier. You can make dairy-free alternatives. I'm going to try and do that this weekend, and I know Andre, you prefer dairy-free as well, so maybe I can share that recipe next week. I've also made some ice lollies for De Niro as well, so he'll be enjoying those. So remember, with hot weather like this, just remember to look after yourself, sun cream, stay cool, and there is no pressure for doing the work all the time. And then those bitmojis of me with confetti and stars, because we are coming up to the end of our time in year 5, and this term is a term to celebrate all of our achievements, all of our memories, and all of our happy moments together. So I really want to remember that with you guys and remind you that that's really important in this term, because it might be a little bit sad that we're finishing year 5 and we might not see all of our friends in the classroom like we would have normally, but we should be really, really happy and positive that this year, even though we've had a tough moment of COVID and lockdown, and that made a huge difference to our lives, all of our lives, and it's impacted us, but we've all stayed so strong, so connected, and we should celebrate your resilience, celebrate how much you've actually achieved during this time. So the next few weeks together we'll be doing a lot of sharing of positive moments, and we'll be having lots of fun in our Zooms as well. So just keep that in mind because we've got lots to celebrate and look forward to, especially your future in year 6 as well. So exciting. I'm so excited for you. Probably more excited than you are. But yeah, just keep that in mind, Starlight. And your Zoom challenge. So I would like you to all message me 3 facts about yourself. So you need to message me on Class Dojo by Wednesday next week, so I have enough time to make the quiz. I will then put it into a quiz for our Zoom next Thursday. So how we're going to do it is I'm going to put your facts into questions, and you're going to guess who that person is, and the person with the most points will get a prize. I'm not going to tell you what that prize is because I still haven't decided. But keep in mind you will win something. So yes, please send your 3 facts to me by Class Dojo, and we will have a very fun and entertaining quiz. But think about your answers in a way that you I've lost what I was about to say. Nope, it's going back to me now. Okay, so with your facts, don't say, oh yeah, my favourite book is Harry Potter, because all of us will instantly think it's Erdem. Think of facts that everyone might not know, because I think that will make it really tricky, and it will make it even more fun and more interesting. So try and think of facts that your friends and your class friends might not know, and let's see how that goes. So I hope you enjoyed this week's assembly. It was a bit short, but like I said, I'm trying to cut down on everything so that this term you can just relax, enjoy, and have some fun. So I hope you do enjoy this assembly, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend. Enjoy the sunshine. I hope it doesn't rain. Although being in England, it does have the tendency to do that, but let's fingers crossed it doesn't. And I will speak to you all very, very soon. And well done to Cocoon B for this week. You've had so much fun with Miss Wells. It's been so lovely to see that. And Cocoon A, I'm looking forward to Monday with you all. Don't forget your face masks. And I will see you bright and early on the Monday morning. And those of you at home, don't forget to message on Class Dojo. And if I haven't caught up with you this week, I will catch up with you next week too.